Good Monday evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Safety Stop, or should I say, welcome back to Monday Night Safety Stop. With my good pal, Dive Master JoJo. What's going on, JoJo?
Oh, not too much. Enjoying this nice, cool weather today.
Oh,
Nice
man.
at work.
Well, the sad part is when we start having weather like this, we know change is on the horizon. And of
Yes.
course, if anybody's been keeping up with the water temperatures, it's been nice, 83, 84 degrees, 82 this weekend. So we've had a little bit of a drop. So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely not the 85 it was, 3, 4 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. This weekend actually reminded me that fall is here because it was cooler nights. It's like, ooh, I'm chilly, kind of
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
Well,
So
I think the official day of fall is like in a day or two.
yeah, oh, I know. But of course, with it being just a day or so away, I think isn't it like the 20 something? I don't know. That's the question of the night. When is the first day of fall?
First day of
Actually,
fall.
oh, he's gonna look it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But with that also means we're just a few short weeks away. Actually, I don't even know if it even counts as a few short weeks. More like several days away from the annual staff getaway, Roatan, coming up here in a couple of weeks. So,
Oh, I'm ready.
saltwater, tropical island, yeah. This is
Nice
what I
warm
work for
water,
all summer.
peaceful reef.
Huh?
Great friends. Get to enjoy a nice boat.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's a big trip too, or I say a big trip. There's several people going on it, and I'm just, you know, I know we done Bon Air in April, but there's just something about Roatan getting back, being there, knowing the people and everything. It's yeah, I can't wait.
I know we got a lot of our a lot of our regulars going, but I'm wondering how many people new are going with us this year because they're in for
Uh,
a treat.
yeah, oh yeah, that's I know there's several new ones going. Six, seven or eight, I think. So yeah, so lots of new ones. Getting ready to head to tropical paradise and enjoy 8 days, 7 nights of tropical island climate.
I know Oz is already getting that boat cleaned up for us. So
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right, so who do we have on tonight? Looks like Mr. Michael Schutz. Hello, sir. Michael Wilson's in the house. Hey, look, Joe's in the house. Of course, Miss Tammy's in here, and there's one of our Roatan travel goers going with us, Miss Jill Ransford, her and her husband. Looks like Howard's in the house. Good evening, sir. Let's see, and Miss Shayla Bush just popped in the room. Hello. So yeah, it looks like we got a pretty good group tonight. Man, let me tell you, this has been a fabulous year. To be in the water, to be at the park. Lots of different changes and stuff. Kept me busy, and well, I mean, as everybody knows, I quit doing Monday Night Safety Stop. What was it, about a month ago? Because I was just simply, worn out when I got home Monday evening. It's like, ugh. So I've had a little time to recuperate.
I won't hold it against you, Chris.
Huh?
I won't hold it against you.
Well, Krista had surgery a couple of weeks ago, and I felt completely out of sync because I wasn't there like I normally am on that weekend, and it's like it just felt weird. It was like this isn't right. So I finally know what it feels like to take a day off on the weekend in the summertime. I just didn't get to go diving. So, JoJo Michael Wilson says he missed you this weekend.
Yeah, I went down this weekend. I probably won't be down for a few more weekends.
Yeah,
Family
because
obligation.
well, not only that, but you're working on a special project too. So,
I am. I'm
you know,
working on stuff here at the house that involves the quarry just as much. So
yeah, well, you're doing like I do. You're working from home. So,
there's been a lot of working from home the last few weeks, I'll tell you.
so if you're wondering what we're talking about our annual Halloween event. So, JoJo is this is his holiday. I mean, he loves doing the Halloween, the night haunted trail dive, and uh, you actually started on this you started on it longer than a month ago, but really
In June.
started, huh?
I started in June.
You started at the end of last year. I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, true. I mean, last year was my first year, taking it over, taking the reins of it. Uh, this year, I've doubled the size of it, so
Oh yeah,
I can't wait.
yeah. And if you missed the haunted trail dive last year, yeah, the water's cooler. Yes, we know, but it is well worth getting in that 5 mil wetsuit and making that not haunted night dive. Last year was awesome, and he's doubling it this year. So, I know some of the stuff he's got planned, and let me tell you, it's going to be an awesome haunted trail.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting pretty proud of myself on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you ain't gonna be able to find another haunted dive like it.
Yeah. Howard asked, "How's Dennis doing?" Well, he's doing good. He is still recuperating, of course. With the whole COVID thing, it's a long drawn out process. But the good thing is, and I think we posted it last week. For those of you guys who are going to be coming in the next what is it, the next week? Yeah. So this coming weekend is your last chance to sign his birthday card. So Dennis's birthday is coming up, and it's actually next week. And so, of course, if you've been there during like my birthday or his birthday, we always bring out a cake or something, and let everybody enjoy it. But he's not here at the quarry that weekend, and so if you guys are coming in and going to be diving, make sure you ask for his birthday card and sign it. We had several people sign it this past weekend. Of course, JoJo tried signing my birthday card I got last month, thinking it was the right one. He just put his little note. He just marked out Dennis, said, "Happy birthday, Chris."
Yeah. Well, here, write this long speech out, and here you go. It's Christmas. Oh, scratch that out. Happy
but
birthday.
yeah, but I can see where where it was. It could be construed differently, but anyway, he is doing good, Howard. He is making slow progress, and I do emphasize slow. Hopefully, he's wanting to come and visit in October. How long he comes in and stays, I don't know. I don't know when he's planning on it. But as most of you guys know, we all got COVID back last year, and August the 29th was his last day last year working at the quarry, and before we all got sick. And of course, he's been gone all season, so you know it's left a little hole at the quarry, and trying to make sure everything's done, and all of that. But it's heading in the right direction. Lots of things going on. So thanks about asking. Let's see. Michaela asked, when is the haunted times this year? So we've got stuff planned for pretty much every weekend. We've got various shops that's going to be coming in, doing different things the whole month. But the big Halloween haunted night dive is October 29th. Is that right?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yeah,
29.
29th. So JoJo's going to be setting up the weekend. Excuse me, the weekend after we get back from Roatan, which is the 15th.
15th. Yep. So
So
15th and the 22nd to really start getting stuff in, and then finishing it off the day of the 29th to get the full effect of the dive.
yeah, you'll be able to dive the trail. It won't be completely set up. There'll be stuff out there on the 15th, even more stuff out there on the 22nd. But all the stuff will be out there and lit up.
Yeah, we got lights to go along with it.
So yeah, so it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to break out my dry suit just for that.
You fix the leak in it.
Just a couple of classes that I was lucky enough to teach this year. There was a couple times I actually poured myself into a wetsuit, which, I absolutely hate wetsuits, but, I done it anyway just because I didn't want to fight with a dry suit. But she says she's going to be on her way to Indonesia. I'll trade you spots. That's all I'm going to say.
Indonesia
I'll trade you.
Sounds like a good trade off.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. It's going to be it's not going to be too bad, but that's October. Let's not focus on the colder water just yet because it's still warm.
Well, yeah, the water's still warm. It's the air temperature that tends to get you.
Yeah. So I'm actually, because I went back and looked, and of course we all know how weather forecasters do. So there's no way I could ever be a weather forecaster. But according to the weekend forecast coming up, it's going to be beautiful. And I mean, it's looking awesome. And of course, like I said, I have no plans on changing my career path, but we're going to go ahead and we'll cut. See, look at that. I mean, I can't do it. But this weekend coming up, guys, hey, look at this weather. This is what they're forecasting for the quarry. It's going to be sunny. 85 is a high on Saturday, high of 83 on Sunday. I had to put my little scuba spin on it because, as of yesterday, water temperature was 82 degrees. And of course, 70 at 26, 57 at 40, and 46 at 70. Visibility ranging 15 to 20 foot. So, water conditions are still pretty decent, especially if you don't want to get in a lot of neoprene or dry suit. I was trying to think. I made a post the other day, and I guess it was the guys who finished dry suit class. We posted a picture of them, and they were in their dry suits when they took the picture. And of course, one of the things was the water was still warm. Somebody made a comment, well, why are they in dry suits? It was training. They were doing dry suit training. So let's see. Michaela says she's good. I think she's going to go ahead and go to Indonesia and let us do our own thing. Tammy says, what about the rain we had last weekend, or about the weekend before last? That ranks up there with that was a lot of rain 2 weeks ago. We
normally get one good shower a year, and that was it.
Yeah, well, it's one thing when you get rain, but that was a little beyond rain. That was more like floodgates opened up, and I don't know where all the water came from, but Yeah, it visibility was about 35 foot before then. It was 5 foot after. If that kind of gives you a perspective of how much it rained. But yeah, it was. But this past weekend, like I was saying, never could be a forecaster, but we were expecting rain Saturday, and it did. It rained for just a little bit, not much, but it was later on in the evening. And then Sunday, there was like, oh, it's going to storm all day long. It's going to storm, and it didn't. It didn't storm until later that afternoon, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I mean, it was wow. Let's see. Rusty says he was burning up. That's a funny story right there. I'll save that one for later, though, Rusty. Oh. Yeah, I seen Tammy's canopy. She had a canopy set up, and I guess when that came through, it the canopy didn't like the storm.
The water's supposed to come off the roof, not stay on it.
I don't know what it done to it, but so. But yeah, so lots of things. Lots of things have been going on since we last all got together. I mean, students out the wazoo, staying busy. We're getting plans for a couple of new additions and stuff like that. So, Jojo, what am I missing?
I don't know. I slept through it all.
We've had too much time off. That's what it is. We've had too much time off. Well, I ain't gonna say time off, but time away from talking about it. Oh goodness! But there was something else I was gonna talk about too, and I cannot remember what it was.
Max?
Huh?
Were you talking about new inventory?
The what?
New inventory?
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
that wasn't on your list. Okay.
You better watch Sleeping, JoJo. Freddy'll get you.
Yeah.
You never know. Hey, he may have a Jason Voorhees planned to be underwater on the trail, so you better watch it. Oh yeah, we have a blast with Halloween. I know there's underwater pumpkin carving going on. There's going to be a couple of chances for the zombie apocalypse. There's going to be, of course, the haunted quarry dive. Cowboy is going to be there. Yay, Cowboy! He's going to be there. He's not going to have barbecue. He will be doing cowboy chili. So I can't wait to see how much barbecue he puts into the chili.
Yeah, it might be more pulled pork than it is chili.
Well, I don't know. That master diver dog he's got's pretty dadgum good. If you haven't had a chance,
got that one. Need to ask for that one.
Yeah, if you haven't had Cowboy's master diver dog, you got to get one before the season's over with. If you've had one, throw it up in the comments. Tell us what you thought about it. It's probably one of my favorites. I mean, I like his pulled pork, but
oh yeah, but you throw a hot dog and pulled pork together, I mean, just
yeah. Little mustard on one side, sweet baby rays on the other. Just that tangy, and it's just like, yeah, it's good. I just got done eating dinner a while ago, and I'm getting hungry again. So that's what happens when fat guys talk about food. We get hungry.
It's our own food channel too.
You talk about food and scuba diving. It's like,
Scuba diving, yeah. We'll sample food while scuba diving. How's
there
that?
you go.
That work?
Yeah. Let's see. Not Freddy Krueger at Pennyroyal Freddy. Oh, Penny Pennyroyal Freddy. I got you.
10-year-old Freddy, yeah.
Hey, just curious. I don't know if anybody's seen it or not, but I know there was an instructor that posted some video from where he was at the quarry yesterday, and actually caught our turtle on video. So we actually
Oh,
have video of one of the turtles. So he didn't get Freddy though.
yeah, I haven't seen anybody posting pictures of Freddy.
Yeah, nobody's posted pictures of Freddy. We'll leave Freddy alone. We've seen Freddy, but we haven't gotten pictures of him.
I don't see him very often, but he's there.
Yeah, not very often. He was out. He was out Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, we seen him out moseying around Friday.
Say, what weather's getting cool. It's probably coming to sunbathe out on the helicopter now.
Yeah, probably. Michael Wilson says, "So shall we call the turtle Teddy? Teddy and Freddy."
Sounds good to me.
Oh, that's hilarious. You know, actually, if we really wanted to get back to kind of the retro stuff, we could just start naming them after the Ninja Turtles.
You can find 4 of them in there.
I don't know. You probably could.
We're gonna have to put little dots on their painted dots on their back so we know who's who.
We'll have to get. Excuse me. We'll have to get one orange, one red, one blue, and orange, red, blue, and purple. Is that what it was? I think so.
Yeah,
JoJo's thinking.
yeah. This ain't the time of day for me to think.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it. Yeah. Tammy says, "I noticed the fish are becoming less aggressive. Not nearly as bad as they were." Yeah. I've noticed that. I guess.
It ain't foo-foo season.
Huh?
It ain't foo-foo season.
It ain't foo season. Yeah, they usually start calming down. Of course, I can't wait to get the new rash guards in for next year. I haven't seen the design yet, but it's going to be a hilarious design. So
Better have something on there like the home of the Kentucky Piranha. I mean,
no, it's quoted. I survived the Kentucky Piranhas. Oh goodness!
fast. Anybody
Yeah,
know
Donatello's purple, Joe. All right, so yeah, that shows you how long it's been since I've even thought. Well, I've got an 11-year-old, so he's not really into the Ninja Turtles anymore. So, uh, Michelangelo, Michael says he's orange, so I guess that's going to be the topic of conversation tonight. we got to find 4 turtles at the quarry, and then we got to make sure we get the little bands and put on them for yellow, green. I don't yellow, purple, red, orange. I'm sorry, I can't even keep the colors straight. And it's right here on the screen. That's the sad part. It's blue, purple, red, and orange. There we go. I got it. I don't know. Somebody may have something to say about that if we start tying like ribbons on the turtles.
Nickelodeon would probably come down here. What are you doing copywriting?
We're just identifying, same way you do
Yeah,
puppies.
just identifying. We're gonna make a cert card out of this.
Where in the world is Waldo? Where's Michelangelo? So here's my next question, and I haven't seen him post tonight. I don't know if he's on watching, but Sean Bowen was telling me just a couple of weeks ago that they were diving over on the south side of the quarry on the wall, and that he encountered about a 5-foot catfish. He said this thing
Wow.
was huge. Now, is anybody else, seen that? I know there's big ones in there that you just don't see them very often. Uh, I was in open water class or teaching open water a couple weeks ago, and I had about a 3 foot cat over by the semi cab, and which it caught me off guard. I seen it move, and I had to look. And when I snapped my head over to look, to look at it, this thing was huge. And like I said, he was every bit of 3 foot. So I'm just curious if anybody else has seen the bigger cats coming out the later in the fall.
Uh, I think I've seen the 3 footer around hanging at the wall on one of the on my last night dive.
Yeah,
Circular big.
yeah,
But that's about as big as I've seen them. I wouldn't put it past 10, 15 pounds. I haven't seen no 50, 60 pounder.
yeah. Well, now he said it was over on the south side. So
If you're talking a 5 foot catfish, that's a big catfish.
he said that they were heading along the wall towards the south ramp, and he said it come up on them, and then it said he got a really good look when it darted down, and he said it was every bit 4 or 5 foot long. So I don't know if it's the same one or not. I don't know. Of course, that's a lot of area, so there's no telling.
I'm surprised Brian doesn't run into him as much as he likes to be on the bottom.
Yeah, but Brian, he goes deep, and there's not a lot of fish that like 46-degree water unless you're a trout.
Catfish.
Huh?
The catfish like it down there for some
Eh.
reason.
Well, I know. I had several people this past weekend said they seen several catfish down deep. So yeah. Good evening, Mr. John Land. He says, never underestimate a lacquer hood around those piranha. That is the truth. Nothing like having a beanie or even those little neck gaiters. You remember when, during 2020 when they was saying,
Yeah.
had the neck gaiters covering your face? Those things save your ears big time.
And those piranha shields.
I won't forget. And it's been.
GoFundMe for it's gonna be a GoFundMe account for bass. Get rid of those darn things.
GoFundMe for bass. Yeah, we've actually been looking at it, and hopefully we'll be getting some bass here towards in the next couple of weeks. I hope. But
Hey, if you
them
need a
things are.
donation, hit me up. I'll
Huh?
buy a few pounds. So if you need a donation, hit me up. I'll buy a few pounds. My ears will thank you later.
Exactly. But yeah, we were looking at them a couple 3 weeks ago when I ordered, but we're getting. I think they're 3 to 4 inch long, and so I mean they're small, but the bigger ones like the 8 to 10, 10 to 12 inch bass, and them things are like $15 a fish.
Yeah.
Like, I need to take up bass fishing. I'd probably stink at it, but Uh, Tammy
Yeah, some
says,
black
huh?
bass. Maybe throw in some minnows to help feed the bass and the bluegill so the bass don't get eaten.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tammy says she's seen the loon swimming around. Of course, this loon's been around for
Oh,
almost
summer.
2 months now. Yeah,
Yeah, I was wondering about it last time. I mean, it was just flailing. We didn't know. I thought its head was stuck in something.
yeah. No, and it's been there. And usually, you've got 3, 4, or 5 of them out there, but this one's the only one that's been out there this season. And we did find out it is a common female loon, according to Google.
Okay,
I forget who.
Google's always right.
Yeah, somebody looked it up and said, "Yeah, it's called a common loon, and something because it's got a white neck,
Hmm.
and apparently that's a sign that it's a female. Is the a common female loon has that white neck underneath the bill. So yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, all right. So let's see what else is. Oh yeah, I know what I finally remembered what I was talking about.
You jump
Yeah,
around and figure it out.
yeah. Well, it's one of those things. I knew it would come to me the more I talked. But the new dock,
Oh
the
yeah. Did you
new
come up with something?
dock. So I believe we have a good working design for
Have a
a
slide.
huh.
Does it have a slide?
It does not have a slide. Sorry, Joe. There's no slide. You could probably put a hot tub in the middle of it, but
I
maybe a swim up bar. But no. Uh, Me and Mike was talking about it. He come up Friday, and we were talking about the design and stuff, and so it looks like we've got a pretty good working design to go off of now. So hopefully we'll be able to start that probably after we get back from Roatan. So start working on it, and that way we can have it in and ready to go for 2023. And you know what
That'd be nice.
2020? Huh?
Be nice to get the dock in, Penny in before we close down for the winter.
Yeah, yeah, I'd definitely like to get Penny back in. Yeah, her gills are drying out. Quite literally.
It's
But
gonna take us a week to sink her again.
huh?
It's gonna take a week to sink her again.
I don't know. Most of that styrofoam has compressed quite a bit, so you know. Somebody said we need to put a trolling motor on her and just remote control her around everywhere.
There we go.
There's a shark
I
coming after me.
might want to dive there then.
Well, I don't know. That thing you've got that's going to go right at the entry exit. That's going to be pretty cool.
That is.
Yeah. So,
That is.
huh?
That is. Can't be in the water, but it's gonna be a nice entry exit for us.
Yeah, yeah, and of course, for a night dive, you have to have your entry exit illuminated.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah.
so I think that's going to be a good beacon to show you where you come in and go out. But I think we need to leave it at that.
I got a feeling they ain't gonna leave the water once they see it. But
Yeah.
it might go the other rock and get out.
Yeah, and of course, the sad part though, JoJo, is the Halloween extravaganza is the last event of the season. Because after that, only a couple of weekends left, and then it's winter season. So,
Hey, you got that video?
I tried to play it. Hold on.
Can get it? No, I don't think I
Well,
have the
I know I
original.
got it. Um, Hold on. I got it, but I tried to play it and it didn't want to play. So hold on,
Okay.
hold on a second. Let me
Well, I can
see.
always repost it after we get done.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You know what? Actually, here, let me do it this way. I can actually play it. I think I can actually play it.
All right, this is from last year, my first year doing it then. So this is just the start of what's coming.
All right. So let's see if I'm not going to make any promises that this is going to work, but okay, I can't hear it. Okay, I honestly didn't think that was going to work.
Hey, it worked, and it still looked nice to me. I was
Yeah,
pretty proud of myself on that one. So,
like I said, I didn't think that it was actually going to work. Uh, when I first done it, it didn't act like it was going to. So I was kind of worried there for a second. Then it started playing, and I'm like, okay, phew, we're good. I didn't have a
uh,
chance to get back and like download it. But when I tried to play it, when you sent it to me, it wouldn't play. So I don't know. Technology's great when it works, but when it don't, we all know what happens. So
yep. So that night, join me on that night dive. Brian will be out. Uh, so bring your lights with you. Let's have some fun on this night dive. I'm looking
primary
forward to
light,
it.
tank light, and recommended a secondary light.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, Michael says a trolling motor on Penny would absolutely be hilarious. Oh,
Hey, can I borrow Penny Vision?
Penny
This will
Vision.
be my costume.
Oh, that was good. Penny Vision. So we're already starting to work on events for next year. And of
Mhm.
course, one of the big events is Women's Dive Day in July. And so we've got a couple of ideas we're going to try to incorporate in with that. One of them being a demo day. So I'm not going to release or not going to say anything about what kind of demo until it's finalized and actually on the book. But yeah, so it's going to be pretty cool too. Pretty neat dive gear, if I do say so myself. And no, I've never dove with one, so or not one of these. Anyway, so I'm waiting to see.
Interesting.
Yeah, a couple good things coming down the pipe for next season. Not going to let all the cats out of the bag at one time because you know I don't like herding cats.
I'm hoping to get to host 3 trips next year if we can get that ball rolling.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah. We're gonna hopefully actually get to dive in North Carolina this time.
yep, I want to
Fingers
go, and of
crossed.
course this time I'm going to open it up to not just advanced, but everybody. So, our new divers, you're interested in going on diving on some wrecks. We're going to be a little shallower this time and bring you all along.
North
Enjoy it with us.
Carolina, or as no guy used to know, say North Kakalaki.
And I'm hoping a couple trips during Florida.
Did you see what Danny Hinton posted?
Oh,
He says, "Nope, don't need a demo day. It'll end up costing me money." It would. It really would.
yeah,
But
yeah,
but
it
but the
costs me money just to go to work.
yeah, but the demo day's coming, so I'll give you advance warning so you can be there.
Yeah. I think every weekend's how much I owe Chris Day.
Yeah, Michael Schutz. That's what he tells me all the time. He's like he'll just toss his wallet and he'll say, "Here, just take my wallet. Just take my wallet." The bad part is it doesn't come to me. It goes to the equipment manufacturer. So it's like, okay. Had a shop owner tell me one time, only thing a dive shop is a conduit to the manufacturers. You see, the money comes in one hand and it goes out the other. It's like, yeah, you're right. Oh goodness. All right. Well, so JoJo, what was your most memorable moment at the quarry this season? He's thinking.
Oh, I could think of two.
Think of two. All right. So for all of our viewers that's watching this, if you've got a hilarious or something that really sticks out from this year, throw it up in the comments. I just want to see how see some of the funny stuff that's happened over the season. I may have not participated in or heard about.
Oh, funny stuff. There's always funny stuff happening.
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean,
Mama Boy falling through the chair. I mean,
oh my goodness. Yeah, that was just a couple of weeks ago. It's which I have to give a shout out. He doesn't have Facebook, but everybody who's been to the quarry, they know Dan. And so he finally has achieved the master diver rating. So I have to give a shout out to him for completing master diver, as well. As Scott, both of them were doing classes this last weekend, and Scott actually finished his last class for master diver. His last dive was his 100th dive. So he got his master diver on his 100th dive. So that was pretty cool.
okay, that's a sight I didn't want to see.
What's that?
100th dive.
100th dive? I wasn't in the water. They were in dry suits. His 100th dive was a deep dive. Yeah, that's not something you want to do on a deep dive at the quarry. No. Definitely not.
So he skipped 100th dive and went straight to 101.
The what?
So he skipped his 100th dive and went straight to 101.
Went straight to 101. Well, so back to the scuba travel part of it. At Roatan at Turquoise Bay, they do not have a room number 13. It goes room number 12 to room number 14. They skip 13 altogether.
Big Catholics down there, aren't they?
Yeah. So Danny was in the class too. And he's like, me neither. And I was with him. Thank goodness for the deep dive. Oh. Yeah, it's something about cold water that just, I think that's a deterrent. And if it wasn't the cold water, the Kentucky Piranha. Oh. I was talking to somebody said something the other day. We had some folks come in asking about swimming. No, unfortunately, you can't. Yada yada yada. We got Kentucky Piranha in here, and so it helps keep the skinny dippers out and all of that. So, they thought I was serious. I mean, it was hilarious. And which I wasn't joking about the Kentucky Piranha, but like, really? What's a Kentucky?
Ones that believe there's sharks in the land between the lakes.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, back to your question. I can't speak.
Memorable.
Memorable. Two of them. First one is, of course, was after a hard day of work, is watching the kids out there playing on the floaties from Women's Dive Day, and the kids just having fun doing that. That was
the one that got away.
Yeah, one just floating across because the wind got it. I was like, darn it! Now I want to chase the sucker across the quarry. And then taking out a lovely young lady for her first open water dive after her certification, and watching her face light up after the dive was over was, what I do this for. So.
Oh yeah, and it's and that's one thing that being a dive professional is, that's the most rewarding part of it, is because you love to dive so much, and you're sharing your diving knowledge and your experience, and teaching new people how to do it and how to be safe. But just seeing them, after they get certified, and of course, we'll forget about the bad buoyancy and all of that for just a second, because not everybody gets it right out the gate. I mean, it is what it is, but just seeing them how comfortable they are, they're enjoying it. It's a different setting from class, so it's like that sigh of relief.
Yeah. And first dive just out of class. They don't have to worry about skills. They just get to enjoy diving. That's,
Yep.
that's something.
Well, and you know
It's been
what?
a great.
What's also one thing that I have to say is we've had a lot. Well, I say a lot, but we've had several kids come through this year. You know,
My daughter being one of them.
yeah, we've got two in this class. Of course, Jordan. That's probably one of my comical recollections of the season was after he passed his instructor examination. We took him to El Braceros.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, we told him it was his birthday. Yeah, that was his big celebratory. Hey, you made it! Congratulations, you're now an open water instructor. Smack.
Uh, Cream right in the face. It was
But
hilarious.
but of course, this is his this class that's going on now. They just finished their confined weekend. They'll be doing their checkouts this coming weekend. But he's got two kids in it, and that's the biggest thing. I've got two dads that are watching their kids go through class, and you can just tell in the dad's eyes, and the way, just how they're acting. They're like, this is going to, I had one of the dads bought a BC. I mean, that's how he's like, I really need this new BC. He sent me his regulator set to service a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, my daughter's going through class, such and such date. Can you get this serviced and have it ready by then? I'm like, yeah, no problem. And so he told me when he picked his regulators up, he's like, yeah, they haven't been serviced in 7 years.
Oh,
So he gets his regulator serviced. He buys a BC. Yeah, he's chomping at the bit. So, and that's what it's all about. I started diving just like JoJo when I was young. Got certified at 12. So I'm not going to tell you how many years I've been diving. So we'll just leave it at that. But it's been a couple. It's been a couple.
yeah, my daughter's still a little gun shy this season, so we're gonna push to the next year and get her comfort level up.
And you've got to be
I can't
comfortable.
wait.
Yeah, you've got to be comfortable. That's the biggest thing about it. You can't be overconfident. You got to go slow and be comfortable with what you're doing.
Yeah, she loves it. She wants to get in the water every time, but the confidence level's just not there. For some reason, the top of the quarantiner scares her to death. I don't know
Well,
why.
well,
We'll get there.
and of course, this isn't diving, but look at Callan. My son. So look how much he's come in the past year.
Oh yeah.
So from that time period, they go from fifth grade to sixth grade. There's a lot of growing up there for most kids, and so I mean, that may be the magic trick. Next year, she'll jump in, and it'll be like daylight and dark difference.
One more year of maturity. It might be all it needs.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's probably all it needs. Well, all right, JoJo, we are sitting at 8:55. So for our viewers viewing, we're going to go into our final thoughts. I can't wait, of course, to get to Roatan. It's been April since I had saltwater therapy. So April, May, June, July, August, September. So that's 5 months ago. So 6 months with no salt water. Yeah, I'm ready for it. But that's my
Yeah.
final thought. You know.
I'm definitely ready to get back to Roatan, visit my friends, enjoy the great diving, and
Yeah.
then see everybody out on the Halloween hunt. So
Oh
I'm putting
yeah.
a lot of hard work into it, and
There's still plenty of days left.
there's cost no more than an admission fee. So
And have fun. Yeah, get to have fun and do what you love to do, and if you're getting ready to take that big trip, maybe that once in a lifetime trip, or getting ready, got some new gear that you're taking on a trip you've done before. It's the quarry is a great place to test it out and get everything configured before you go make your actual dive. And me and Joe was talking about this before we came on. I didn't realize that Roatan was as close as it was. I'm thinking, I got 3.5 weeks left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's 2 weeks from Saturday. I'm thinking, oh crap, I've got to start packing. I got to start getting all my gear together, getting everything I need. It's like, man, it is coming up fast.
yeah, yeah.
But the
I gotta
season,
find I gotta find all my gear that's scattered everywhere because it seems like I'm jumping here and there.
well, I mean, even the season has, like, it's
Oh,
flown. It it seems like we just started summer season a couple of weeks ago, and now it's into our fall season. So,
what do you think? Back in February, March, I'm like, well, I want to get my AI this summer and my side mount, and I've yet to do either one of them. So
I hear
I
you.
think it's gone.
Let's see. All right, man. Michael just popped on here just about a minute ago. Says thanks y'all again. Thank y'all. Thanks. I can tell it's getting close to my bedtime. Thank y'all again for the dry suit and full face certification, even though we burned up between dives. Well, yeah. Well, at least you didn't. At least your dry suit wasn't as moisture saturated as your dive buddies. uh, I'll just leave it at that. Jojo, your face is turning red over there, buddy.
I already know. So you just had to say that, and I was like, oh crap. Make
Well,
sure you
no,
send me some info
actually,
now. I'm gonna watch
it is not what you're thinking. It absolutely is not what you're thinking. So I know the first thought that hit you when you started laughing was, "Oh my God, he forgot he was in a dry suit." No,
yes, exactly.
but it wasn't. All right, so this guy, bless his heart, apparently he is a profuse sweater, and so he had a little too much insulation on, and he said he dumped about a gallon of sweat out of his boot.
Oh,
I asked him, I
geez.
said, "So did your dry suit keep you dry?" He said, "Well, yes and no." And then he proceeded to tell me, I'm like, "Oh wow!" Of course, I had the same thought. Like, "Oh no, please don't tell me you thought you was in a wetsuit." Yeah, a puddle per foot from the sweat on Rusty.
Oh,
And of
geez. I
course,
was
Rusty
like,
pipes in
yeah,
there. It was
only
me.
if you're stopping wet and dry suit and it's working properly. That'd be the only way I could think of. Somebody forgot they're in a dry suit.
Yeah. And that has happened before. Not to me, but that has happened before. All right, guys. So it's about 2 minutes till the 9 o'clock hour, and just want to thank all you guys for tuning in with us. We're hoping to get back on a regular Monday schedule now that the summer season is over with, and I'm not working 6 days a week and tired, on Monday night and just exhausted. So anyway, I know we're going to be on the next few Monday nights. October the 10th is actually our fall break, so we won't be on October the 10th because uh, we are taking a family vacation to the mountains. So I'll be going from tropical paradise to mountains, like boom, boom. But,
But we will be the third.
huh?
But we will be the third.
But we will be the third, which is like the
Week before.
17th. October 17th.
October 3rd.
Huh?
October 3rd.
October 3rd?
We will be on October 3rd.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We'll be doing we'll be doing the show live from Roatan. So, we know October 3rd. Yes. Yeah. I was making reference to we won't be on the 8th. But yes, yeah, we'll be coming to you live from Roatan at Turquoise Bay, probably by the pool like we have before. Um, when we go on these trips, we try to stay on and let you guys know, how things are going, how the diving and stuff is. So we'll have a couple of days under our belt when we're on the trip. So hopefully we'll have a couple of good trip reports, and maybe some photos or videos or something.
Maybe a few.
So, yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in with us. We started this when the pandemic hit in 2020, and I really didn't expect it to go on and keep doing it. But we just have so much fun sitting down, chit chatting about scuba, and I love interacting with you guys. It gives me something to do on Monday nights, and of course, I get to talk scuba. So it's the next best thing besides doing it. If you can't be diving, you might as well be talking about it, right? Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. But all right, guys. Well, for JoJo and me, we'll catch you guys right here next Monday night, right here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group. Actually, I think we're on the Shop Pennyroyal Scuba page because the Divers Group was being funky. I think I shared it. But anyway, next Monday night, right here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group and our YouTube channel, Pennyroyal Scuba. Can't wait to see you guys. If you're diving with us this weekend, we can't wait to see you. If you're diving someplace else, we hope you have fun, safe, and enjoyable diving experience. For me and Joe, we'll catch you guys next week right here on Monday Night Safety Stop.